Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? I'm FlipArtz. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video. We're back here on Chapter 2, Season 7, bringing you guys your new legendary quests or challenges here for week number 7. As you guys know, every single week for these legendary challenges, you guys get a lot of XP, which is great for leveling up and getting yourselves those battle stars to unlock your bonus rewards. As well as that, there's usually about 5 to 6 stages. I think last week there was 6, but there was actually some kind of glitch with one of them, so it's still really 5. In this case, for this week, we do have 5 stages, 5 quests for you guys to complete. So without further ado, let's get right into the video for all 5 of the challenges or quests you guys need to complete here for your legendary quest for week number 7. Alright, so to start things off here, going from the first quest here, which is going to be stage 1 of 5, it's going to be to construct a wooden hatchery, and there's actually 3 different locations you guys can go and construct a wooden hatchery. There's one that's going to be all the way at the top of the map here on kind of like a lone island, which you guys are going to be able to see here in the gameplay. But for the other 2 locations, there's going to be one all the way kind of on the bottom end of Slurpy Swamp, and the other location is going to be found over on the snowy end of the mountains, all the way on the right side over Catty Corner, but over that kind of like in this abandoned kind of area over here near the shipwreck area. But going back to the gameplay here, once you guys are over on this island, if you guys want to do it the way that I'm doing it here, you should be able to find the hatchery next to the campfire site here, and this is going to be very important for later on in the quest line. And so now moving on to the second stage here, it's going to be stage 2 of 5, which is going to be to mark an alien egg. And to complete this challenge, you just have to go to any kind of area that's on the map that would have an alien egg. And if you guys are actually looking at the map when you guys are hovering over your challenges, you're going to be able to see that it tells you to go over to Holly Hatchery. And it's really just mainly because of the fact that Holly Hatchery happens to have a set spawn amount of alien eggs over there. But this can be done pretty much in anywhere of the map that you would be able to find alien eggs that happen to spawn in the wild. So simply enough, all you have to do is find an alien egg that hasn't hatched just yet, and when it means mark it, it doesn't mean that you have to go up to it and interact with it or anything like that. It's actually marking as in pinging it like you would when you're playing with your squad mates to ping items and everything like that. Just ping the alien egg itself, make sure it doesn't hatch, and then you guys are going to be good to go. And so now moving forward into our next challenge here or quest, it's going to be number 3 here for stage 3 of 5, which is going to be to collect records from Pleasant Park or Craggy Cliffs. And to complete this challenge, you have to go ahead and collect 2 of the records from either of the locations. Of course, you can do one at Pleasant, one at Craggy, or vice versa, or just do 2 at Pleasant or at Craggy Cliffs itself. In this gameplay here, I'm going to be doing it over at Craggy Cliffs, and as you guys can see here, it was a little bit difficult to find because apparently there is supposed to be at least 4 different locations you could find them, but you also need to be careful because apparently you can actually break the location of where you would go ahead and actually pick up some records. As you guys can see in the gameplay here, I was about to go and pick up a record, and then some, opponent came and started firing off where I was and ended up breaking something, which actually took one of the records away, which meant that one for the remainder of that match would not be available to pretty much anybody else that would be on the same quest line here or on the same stage. So I would have to go to different buildings and look for the remaining records as long as they weren't broken. And so going into the gameplay, finding the 2 different locations you guys can find the records to complete this quest. The first one's going to be on the bottom right side of the map here in this particular building. I guess you could say it's kind of like a garage. It's going to be on the bottom floor that exits into like kind of that garage area with the boat. So as you guys can see here in the gameplay, just under the stairs next to this rack where the ammo is going to be, there is going to be a record that you guys can pick up here for the first one out of 2. And then for the second one, this is going to be kind of in the broken, abandoned kind of house on the top of Craggy Cliffs over on the left. It kind of oversees everything, and this is actually kind of a decent spot to go to if you guys are looking to mark an egg as well. If you guys are trying not to go over to Holly Hatchery and be fighting everybody else in case they happen to go ahead and actually open up all the eggs instead of you being able to mark one. But once you guys get into this kind of like abandoned building here, it's going to be on the main floor as you guys can see here in the gameplay. So go ahead and interact with the record here, and that's going to go ahead and be your second one here to complete the quest. And so now moving on to the 4th quest here, it's going to be stage 4 of 5, which is going to be to stoke campfires near different hatcheries. And to complete this challenge, you have to stoke 2 campfires near the hatcheries. Now this is why it was a little bit important for you guys to remember where the other hatcheries were, because it happens to be that there is a campfire right beside those hatcheries. So going back to the first one here for the first challenge or quest where we had to go and actually construct the hatchery, that same island, there is going to be a campfire as you guys can see here in the gameplay, and that's exactly where we're going to go. And now moving into the second campfire that you guys need to stoke for this different hatchery here, we're actually going to go to a location that a lot of people don't actually go to very often because it's kind of out of the way, and it's so out of the way that it's behind a couple of mountains over in the Catty Corner area. So as you guys can see here in the gameplay, we're going to be going over these snowy mountaintops here, passing by some stuff, and then down at the bottom you're going to be able to see that there is going to be a campfire that you guys need to stoke. However, you guys can see here in this example, for when I got to this actual hatchery here, the campfire was actually already stoked and the fire went out. And the thing about this is that even though it went out, it doesn't mean you guys can't complete it. All you have to do to restoke the campfire is get 500 wood, which is a lot, but luckily in this area here there is a lot of trees, so all you have to do is grind out, get all of the wood, and then restoke that campfire. It will still help you guys complete this quest. And so now moving on to the last and final quest here, which is going to be number 5 for stage 5 of 5. It's going to be to collect parenting books from Holly Hatchery or Retail Row, and to complete the challenge you have to collect 2 of the parenting books in either of these locations. Of course, again, you guys can do 1 at Holly Hatchery, 1 at Retail Row, vice versa, or just do 2 at Holly Hatchery and 2 at Retail Row. It really is up to you, but in terms of the gameplay here today, I'm going to be doing both of them over in Retail Row. And so for Retail Row, apparently there's actually 4 different locations you guys can go and actually find the parenting books. In this case, I'm going to show you guys 2 of the locations obviously that you guys can go to, and they're pretty close by to each other as well, which is definitely going to help you guys out in terms of rotation. So hopefully you guys can get them both in a single match if you guys aren't being contested too much. So in this gameplay here, as you guys can see, the first building that we're going to be going to is going to be the bottom end of what I'd consider the bottom end here of Retail Row. You're going to be going into this particular building here. A lot of people like to go here because usually when you're flying by, you can hear a chest on the roof, and if there's not one on there, there's usually one right on the broken roof of where the garage would be. But pretty much when you guys get in here, you guys can go to the bottom floor, the main floor of this particular building, and then you guys should be able to go ahead and find the parenting books just on the floor. As you guys can see here in the gameplay, go ahead and pick that up, and that's going to be the first one out of the 2. And then for the second location, for the last and final parenting book, this one's actually going to be in kind of a weird spot that you wouldn't expect to find the parenting books. This one's going to be kind of in the encaged kind of actual fenced area here where the garbage is and everything like that. So this here right in the middle, as you guys see here in the gameplay, is going to be where you guys can find another set of the parenting books, very close to each other from the first location. So go ahead and interact with this one, collect it, and then you guys are going to be good to go. And with that, that will go ahead and complete the whole quest here for stage number 5, as well as all of your legendary quests here for week number 7. And so with that, that's going to about wrap it up for this video, and that's going to be all 5 of your challenges that you guys need to complete here for your chapter 2 season 7 battle pass for your legendary quest for week number 7. If you guys didn't know already, we are doing a giveaway for a battle pass for this season. If you guys don't have one already, I would really hope that you guys do, because we're already halfway through the season, a little bit more than halfway through the season. So you guys are going to have a lot of catching up to do if you guys are not already caught up and don't already own a battle pass. But without further ado, we do have again a battle pass giveaway on here, and all you have to do to enter for this giveaway is make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, turning on notifications by hitting the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and make sure you guys drop a like here on the video. And then down in the comments below, all you have to do is leave your epic ID. That way, if you guys are the winner, I can add you guys. And along with that, you have to do the keyword for this giveaway. That way I know you guys watched it all the way through. The keyword for this giveaway in the same comment, which is going to be Shadow Superman. All you have to do is do all of those steps, and you guys are going to be automatically entered to win a battle pass for this season. And so there you guys go. That ends the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, if I was able to help you guys out, or maybe even both, consider dropping a like here on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way it gets us out when I upload a new video here to the channel. If you guys didn't know, I'm streaming pretty much every single day over on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtz live. The link would have description below. So if you guys want to be able to talk to me, watch me play, get some tips and tricks, all that good stuff, make sure you guys are following me again over on Twitch, again at twitch.tv/FlipArtz live. Again, the link will be down in the description below. But thank you guys again for watching, and catch you guys on the flip side. Arts out.